Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel and to our journey to find a profitable trading strategy using AI. This is the second video. In the first video, if in case you missed it, here's where we are. I'm trying to build a profitable trading algorithm using Claude's latest model and the most powerful one. We're going to take this project seriously, documenting every step, and the very first thing I did was not asking the AI for a strategy in the chat box, because we already learned that's a dead end. So instead I asked Claude for an entire path from a blank screen all the way to an algorithm that trades for me on its own. So I cut the last video right as it started thinking, because honestly what it gave back deserved its own episode. So I spent the last few days going through it, researching every single step, figuring out what the actual path from zero to a working trading algorithm looks like. And for the very first time since I started this whole thing, it stopped feeling like a fantasy and started feeling possible, like something we can actually finish till the end and find something that works. So let me show you the exact map Claude gave me, but before that, make sure to check the discount bonus is running, one of the best and most reliable prop firms for futures out there. You can use the coupon code STRANGER to get a really nice discount. And this is the map Claude gave us. This is the whole path. 8 phases, start to finish, from a blank screen to a working algorithm trading live for us. And here's the thing, it looks simple. And honestly, that's the whole point, having a map to make this whole thing feels doable and manageable. But don't be fooled, because every one of these boxes is a rabbit hole, and we're going to go down together and we're gonna learn a lot along the way. Alright, so let's break it down one by one, phase by phase. So phase 0 is the foundation and the setup. First, building your lab before you build anything in it. Alright, so this is the lab that we're going to spend the entire journey in it. It's very simple. It is basically visual code. Alright, and inside visual code there's going to be Claude inside it. We're not going to deal with this. We're not going to deal with the files. We're not going to deal with the code itself. All we're going to deal with is this chat box right here. It's going to give us everything. Alright, we're going to instruct Claude to do all these things on the side. So there is absolutely no coding skills needed. And it's very easy to set up this lab. Just go to the previous video and watch the video I put on the description. Alright, so this is a real project, guys, not a chat box. We're not going to go and ask it for a profitable trading strategy right off the bat. Alright, we're also going to define what works, which is basically just what we want to achieve at the end, which is a profitable trading strategy that works, that can pass prop firm challenges. Means we're going to take into consideration the profit target and most importantly the drawdown. Alright, we're going to go through that later on. Alright, phase 1 is idea and thesis. This is the interesting part and the fun part, and we're going to spend a lot of time here, okay, in this particular phase. Okay, and notice we still don't just ask for a profitable trading strategy. Instead, we form a hypothesis. All right, a clear bet about how the market behaves, right? So an idea. We're not sure if it works or not. That's why we're gonna run it through all the phases and see if it qualifies or not. If not, we're gonna go back to this phase again and trying to find a pattern, alright, a repeatable market edge, and we're gonna validate it. For example, price sweeping a low or a high in an uptrend. Let's say that we are in uptrend, price sweeping a low and it fails to close below it. So a hypothesis might say price might reject from there and continue higher. So we don't know if that works or not. That's why we're gonna run it through this whole phases and see if that actually something that might work, because right now it feels logical, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna work. We're gonna pick the markets and the time frame, and we're gonna make it clear. Okay, again, Claude is gonna do pretty much all the work right here. You're not gonna invent anything. All right, so that's phase 1, idea and thesis. The second, or the phase 2, is the data. Alright, we're gonna gather years of market history. So when you go to backtesting, you're gonna backtest this, right? You're gonna go to a chart and maybe you're gonna start from 2022, and you're gonna start taking trades. But if you want to make this automatic and feed it to an algorithm, we're not gonna feed it this chart right here. We're gonna feed it this data. So what this data basically means is that each candle right here, so for example this candle, this red candle right here, is represented by the open. It opened from here, which is a price level, right? And then it put the high here, again price level. It traded all the way to here, creating low of this candle, and then it closed here. So it will be represented like this: the open, the high, the low, and the close, and also the volume traded in this candle. So this is a daily candle, meaning the date here is a candle, is a whole day, right? So this is the 1st of January, right? If it was a 1 minute candle, we're gonna put the exact time right here, okay? So if we are trying to build a scalping strategy on the 1 minute, we basically gonna need to download 4 years of 1 minute candles. So imagine how many candles and how many rows that we need here. A lot. But that's gonna take only minutes to actually backtest it using what I'm gonna show you later in other phases. Phase 3 is building the backtest, and this is what we're gonna feed the data on. So building the backtest is simply testing the idea on years, right, of the past, right, in just seconds, realistically minutes. So basically we're gonna turn that idea that we got from phase 1 into code. Again, you're not gonna do that. Claude is gonna do that for you, right? And then we're gonna replay history automatically. So we're gonna feed it the data that we got from phase 2. And then we're gonna see the outcomes, the equity curve. We're gonna see that algorithm is gonna start taking longs and shorts, but you're not gonna see this. You're gonna see the final results only, and the trades that it took, not in a chart format, and the equity curve and other metrics. And then phase 4, we're gonna test and validate that. So does that idea that we got from phase 1 actually has an edge in the market? Okay, and in order for us to test it, we're gonna split the data. So for example, if we downloaded 4 years of candles on EURUSD, we're only gonna test the strategy on the first 3 years. The last year we're gonna save it later on. That's to avoid overfitting. So let's say that we tested that idea on the first 3 years of the data that we have, right? And the win rate was 30%. That's bad, right? We need something higher. So we start fine-tuning that strategy, adding condition, removing condition, adding indicators, but we're only gonna use it on the practice data on the first 3 years. So we're not cherry-picking the winners and trying to eliminate the losers. Okay, that's overfitting. We're gonna discuss that later on. So after we are happy, let's say that that 30% win rate went all the way to 50% win rate on on that practice data, which is the first 3 years, and the equity curve is beautiful and it's actually making money. Now we're gonna test it, those same conditions, on a new unseen data, which is the last year, and see if we actually have something or we overfitted the model. Again, I'm gonna explain that later on in other videos. Phase 5 is risk and survival. We're gonna make sure that one bad streak never ends the game. For example, if you see this equity curve, it looks beautiful and it's making money, right? But if you see this drawdown right here, this is a big drawdown. Yes, we made money, but if we are using prop firms, we are running this strategy on prop firms, which is basically what everybody trades now. This drawdown right here can be 10%, can be 15%, can be 20%, which is very bad, right? Even though it recovered and made money in the end, but you blow your account because there is a trailing drawdown. if this is your personal account, then you don't care about this and things will get a lot easier. Not easy, but relative to prop firm rules, it's gonna be easier. So we're gonna start sizing each trade safely. We're gonna use some nice risk management techniques that we're gonna find out in later stages. And phase 6 is prop firm challenge. So we're gonna try to adapt the strategy to how prop firms work. There is a profit target, there is a daily max drawdown, and there is the maximum drawdown overall. We're trying to not hit that, okay? Stay within the rules and trying to get funded, all right? And the last phase is the dream, all right? The algorithm trades on its own while you live your life. It looks very unrealistic, but it is possible. But the catch is it's gonna take a lot of time, of trial and error, of frustration, of going back and forth, of going all the way to deploying live and validating all the other phases, just to find out that the strategy has something wrong with it and it's not making money on live, or maybe the fees and the commissions and the slippage is eating all the profit. But again guys, it is possible and we're gonna do everything to make it work in this series. So the next video guys is gonna be super fun and super important, which is actually starting with phase 1, generating ideas and thesis and hypothesis on the first strategy. So make sure to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next video. If you like this video guys, make sure to check the previous one. If you have any other questions, leave them down in the comments and I'll reply to you as soon as I can. Now happy trading and good luck.